A huge shift has hit Porsche, once the super reliable moneymaker for the Volkswagen Group. This news has sent shockwaves through the entire car industry, as Porsche was long seen as a guarantee of stability and growth. But now the company is seeing a shocking 95.9% drop in profit. This big change has surprised not only investors, but also longtime fans of the brand. This isn't a small dip. It's a crisis that's shaking the heart of the brand and bringing up big questions about its future. Global car deliveries had already started to go down, which points to deeper problems and changes in the market. In the middle of all this trouble, CEO Oliver Blume is stepping down, which shows how urgent it is to make big changes and start fresh. Porsche, a symbol of German precision and engineering, is now facing big questions about its future and its place in the changing car market. The company needs to steer through these tricky waters with new leadership and find new ways to get back on track. Before we go on, please subscribe to this channel. It really helps us a lot. Thank you very much. Porsche's problems come from China. Once its growth engine, now its weak spot. A 28% drop in sales in China has cancelled out growth everywhere else. Economic uncertainty and new local electric car rivals are challenging Porsche's strong position. Big steps, like possibly cutting jobs, are being discussed. This crisis shows the dangers of relying too much on just one market. Porsche needs to spread out its business to be less vulnerable to China's economic changes. Porsche's difficulties reflect a bigger crisis in the German car industry. The problems Porsche faces today are a symbol of the uncertainties many German manufacturers are experiencing. Big manufacturers are facing lower demand from China and expensive changes to electric cars. At the same time, global supply chain problems and growing competition from other countries make things even harder. The money pressure is strong, with high costs and weak sales. Many companies need to rethink their plans to stay competitive and keep coming up with new ideas. Suppliers and service providers also feel the pressure, which points to a wider weakness in the industry. The whole chain of making things is affected, from production to shipping. Political uncertainty makes things more complicated, with changing rules and trade tensions. Companies need to be flexible to new situations. The industry is navigating a perfect storm, caught between big environmental goals, protective markets, and the pressure to innovate faster than ever before. Porsche's future is full of risks and chances. This historic brand is at a turning point where the past and future meet. Long-lasting money problems could happen if the Chinese market doesn't get better. China was a big growth driver for a long time, but uncertainties and weak demand are putting pressure on Porsche. However, this crisis could push necessary changes and force the company to enter new markets and rely less on single regions. The competition from electric car makers is growing steadily and could spark new ideas for the next generation of cars so they don't fall behind in the global race. A change in how things are done, towards being more flexible, open to new technology, and a clear focus on digital things, is super important for the brand to survive. The road ahead is uncertain, but Porsche has to prove itself now, because the race for the future of transportation is in full swing and won't wait for anyone.